This is Arukh and Yardeh Simon Tez Zayin Sif Chav Zayin. That's it. Today we have just one sif today to do. It is supplemental day 75 of the Arukh and Yomi cycle. So we are talking about the difficulty in the Rambam with Oso Vesmano and Choshim Zera'av and Sev Miksaseh, how to resolve that thorny issue. So let's see what the Arukh has to say. We find that frequently. Rambam had a different sheet in all these issues. So in the Shas, two contradictory statements. The that does apply to males. And because we take into account the father's contribution. Prayed us. We by mules. The prayer should tell you can't you don't do of a mule which is in heat. I guess it wants to be mated. Female mule. You can't use a horse or a donkey. Elamina has to be its own min, also a mule. There's several from this we see we're not concerned with the father's contribution. Or we're not sure it can be as it's clear in the Shas. It's like since the Gemara does not bring down as machlekes in one location, rather one aspect, one opinion is in Chulin, another opinion is in Ksuvis. Shmami don't lo sas yadoli. Now you don't contradict each other. And there's the truth. We certainly are concerned with the contribution of the father in terms of the daughter herself, which says that the daughter has a portion of the father in her. Nevertheless, the predominant status comes from the mother's side. Interesting deal. The reason all over Shas, the logic, the terminology used is chayshishin. We're concerned with zerav, not hochinach zerav, but that we follow it. Rather chayshin. So therefore, to take this this mule and husband it with a something from I don't know if you use husband this female mule with a male for it who's from the same species as the mother. Have a claim inside of an account of this female's mother for lokin love, Yamalkus, because that subordinate side of the father which is in her. Because if you take something from the species of the mother exclusively, there is no other mixture in it. Whereas this female, which we're trying to find a male with which to mate, does have another min involved in it, another species. However, if we husband this female with a use the lotion kivo, but I don't think he means specifically to use the masculine here. I mean, shemitzad imo hareka v'keitzebo. Maybe he does. Let me think about it for a second. I think he does. Let's go back a line. Let's go back to lachein. Lachein lakib zan nolad mina ematzmo, to take a male who is a hybrid, and made it with a female, which is from his mother's species, only a mother's species. Have a claim it's because the father's contribution to the male, the other aspect of part of the hybrid, ever never get malchus. Because in the female with which you are husbanding this male, there is no other min. There's no other species mixed in. Ubavlad, whereas in this male, murav minacherbo, there is another min. Mila kivo, on the other hand, to take this male and husband him almin with a species. Shemitzad imo have a kayotze bo, where on the which is the same on the mother's side. So to consider with a min acher, which is also a hybrid. But Arukh is a tremendous chiddush here. They're both hybrids, and that's enough. We don't care what the fathers are, as long as both are hybrids. To take a hybrid and husband it with a purebred, that's kilain, because choshin zerav. Choshin zerav, because the minor part of the father's zera plays. But to take two hybrids, as long as they're the same on the mother's side, it doesn't matter who the father is. As long as it's a different father, from a different species, because they both have a chales shem hybrid. It's a fascinating idea. Revolutionary. So again, let's read inside. That they share the mother's type. They don't share the father's type. They're of us. We're not concerned with the fact that they have different father species. Since they're both equal in terms of their mother's commonality. And they're both equal in that they have another species as a hybrid with them. But the contribution of the father is negated by the contribution of the mother in terms of husbandry. But if you took as opposed to repeating himself, opposed to taking a male which is a hybrid, vice versa as well, male which is a hybrid and female which is a purebred, that you can't do. There's no commonality between the two. So two hybrids, even though, as long as the mother's the same, even though the fathers are different, is okay. But any hybrid with purebred is not okay. Okay, now it's a long brackets. But all this remembers about kilaim. The in terms of no, is not discussing in this sif. That's tomorrow's sif. You fresh my shomer Rabbi Shetava. You have a preda Shetava, a mule which demanded, a female which demanded it was in heat. Lo mitzvus bilvad, lo milchamor bilvad. The can't be we're not talking with the species of donkey by itself, nor so not a species of horse by itself, nor a species of donkey by itself. You can't husband it with either a horse or a donkey. It can't be either the species of the father or the species of the mother. No purebreds. By vad, in other words, not purebred. Elamina, but rather it's staying species. They have to equal in terms of the mother. They're not equivalent. And that which the Shas there in Chulin, discussed going to be looking at be lemes miki demes, you can't tell the species because it has no mouth from which you can tell signs, or it has no legs from which you can tell the signs. So that's before you brought down the words of Ravuna Brei Yeshua. Says everybody agrees that male mule with the mother is also the male mule hybrid with the female purebred is also. That we're not sure. He rejects on the basis of that with the ksuvas, where we see explicitly that you can't mate them together unless they're ladies are both hybrids. Because it says Allah are abused by males that you can't reverse the types. You can't go by horse donkey with donkey horse. That which Chachamim say all types of Peiros are the same. That's going like that. That's going Chachamim who are Chananya who Choshes are Av. But We don't go completely like Hanani evidently. Because it's shoving tzada of im tzada aim. Because according to that, both tzada of and tzada may make a difference. Which one's the male? Whether the horse is the male and the female, and the donkey is the female, or vice versa. He rejects also on the account of that ksuvas. He rejects that. He holds that based on one of ksuvas, no, it does make a difference. There's evidence from Yerushalmi with a horse, son of a horse, son of a donkey. Im chamor ben sus with a donkey, son of a donkey, son of a horse. This one on his mother's side is a horse, and on his father's side is a donkey. This one on his mother's side is a donkey, and mitzad be a sus, and on the father's side it's a horse. Chulumar the hefech. Chulumar is opposite. The chachamim kol min predos achasein. All types of mules are the same. Evidently, the fact that it's 3 generations somehow makes a difference. I'm not sure why. So the Rambam shows the Gam B'Shas Ksuvas over Cain. For Hashem Tov, I guess somehow the let's go back again. Sus ben chamor, chamor ben chamor ben sus. Which then mitzad imo sus, mitzad abi chamor, which then mitzad imo chamor, mitzad ivo sus. That this is no good. The Chachamim say it's no good. So I guess it means we pass like Rabbi Yehuda. At least in some situations. And that they say the opposite. So must say the Gemara and Ksuvas takes precedence, rejects the Chulin. Say the Ram and the Rambam Shas Ksuvas serve Cain. The Shas and Ksuvas also holds that way, and that's that's true because Pascha Rabbi Yehuda. But even if Cheshin was Zera'av, it's still a problem because it's only Cheshin. Freshman Tab said finished time. Israel Pshitas V'duk. Okay, one has to look inside in order to figure out exactly how it works out with Pshitas. But that's it for today. So the bottom line is so far the Arukh Chiddush is that Cheshin Zera'av means you're concerned with it, but it's tafel, and therefore it doesn't matter what the father is. But the main thing is you have to have a hybrid with a hybrid, where the mother is the same species. There has to be a father of a different species, but we're not concerned with who the father is, as long as they're father of a different species. That makes it a hybrid. Hybrids are okay. Hybrids with pure beds are not okay no matter what. That's all in terms of killing.